Exceed box kit from Joytech. Let's have a quick look. Hey guys, Vick here, back with a quick look of this. This is the Exceed box from Joyetech. It comes with the Exceed D22C tank on top. It is a starter kit vape from Joyetech, and it's a follow-up to their D19 tube style version of this kit. So it's a box mod, it's a box version, it's a built-in 3000 mAh battery, micro USB charging, has a battery indicator on top, and yeah, 3000 mAh. Comes with the Exceed on top. Now this is a 2mm tank, however it comes with an extension piece and an extra bit of glass which allows you to up that to a 3.5mm capacity. So that is what you can do with that. So the coil heads that this comes with are a 8 to 14 watt 1.2 ohm coil, which is designed for mouth to lung, and they do a 0.5 coil head, which is that 20 to 30 watt direct lung vape. It's vaping a bit like this. I've got it fully open with the 1.2 ohm coil. That very loosey-goosey, fast and loose, mouth to lung style, fully open. If we close it down, the airflow adjustments goes from a hole into loads of little holes. So I'm now at 3 very small holes. And it becomes that much more true mouth to lung vape. I actually think with this coil head, that is the best way to vape it. If you're using the mouth to lung coil head, go down to the 3 little holes and you'll find yourself a tidy mouth to lung vape. Even tighter there with 2 little holes, and at the very tightest, this is the tightest draw you can get on this. One tiny hole and a very tight mouth to lung vape. So, but a good mouth to lung vape, a very honest, real, authentic mouth to lung vape with this tank. Now, the D19 that I had, I must admit I wasn't a huge fan of that. For whatever reason, my coils just didn't get saturated enough. They didn't wick fast enough. It felt like you were really putting too much strain on those coils all the time. The vape I was getting from those coils, for whatever reason, it might have been just bunk coils for whatever reason. The D19, it never really blew me away. So much so that I never actually got around to making a video for it. For whatever reason, this tank with these coils is doing a much better job. It's a much tastier vape. You can hear that it's not straining these coils. It's just a nice steady vape. Another thing to note with this Exceed box is it does have actually 2 modes. 1, 2, 3 changes the mode into a bypass mode, which just takes it to a straight through, straight output. If you go 1, 2, 3, it has fixed voltage mode, which will try to give you the exact same vape all the way through until the battery can't do it anymore. That is a lovely starter mouth to lung vape. Not only that, in this box format, it's incredibly short and small. If you compare it to my hand there, this is a small pocket friendly vape. But not only that, it still has that 3.5mm capacity with the extension tank, and it still has 3000 mAh. So this is a genuine out and about pocket mouth to lung vape that will last you a day. It will last you a day at work, and it'll be still rocking on the way home, which is really impressive actually. To get 3000 mAh and 3.5mm capacity in something this size is very good, and with a nice mouth to lung vape, which is what you're getting on this, is very impressive indeed. Now, the C, it's the D22C, this tank, and the reason I think it has that C is because they have what they're calling a child-proof top fill system. So to get into it, it's a bit like a medicine bottle. You have to press down on the actual top of the tank and then turn it, and if you don't do that, it'll just go and not let you in, and it will open up if you press it down, but it won't open up if you just turn and turn. Now, I think that's okay. I think that's okay. It certainly works, and it is fine. Is it child friendly? Is it child friendly? Because they could just turn they could take the tank off, turn the tank around, and just unscrew the base, which doesn't have a clicky medicine cap thing. So I don't know if it's child friendly. My advice, in respect to, I have 2 children myself. My advice is keep your vapes away from your children while they're a certain age. When they're old enough to talk to about these things, explain why they are nothing to do with them and they shouldn't be touching them, what they're for, etc. I think that's how you make vapes child safe. But yeah, it does have that feature. That's why it's called that, and that's how it works, you know. So push down and turn it to get the top fill going on. That being said, it does have top fill, and the top fill works absolutely fine. Whether it's child friendly or not, I'll leave up to smarter people than myself. But yeah, it is a top fill, and it has those 2 coil heads available. Battery indicator on the top. So the way this works is when you fire, the whole top section lights up. I hope you're seeing that. And it also has an indicator on top. So it starts off as 5 bars of the circle, and obviously as it diminishes they go down one by one. When it gets to sort of 2 bars, you know, it's down to 35-40% of battery life, so maybe time to plug it in at that point. I'm not feeling, I mean, this is a mouth-to-lung vape, it's very low wattage. I'm not feeling a big drop as the power drops on this. I'm not feeling like the vape deteriorates to an unsatisfactory level while it's going down. I do think once you get to 2 bars, it's definitely worth charging it at that point. But I'm not noticing a massive diminishing vape, which is real positive, because obviously it would be useless as a 3000 mAh if once you were halfway through that 3000 mAh the vape was rubbish. So a thumbs up for the battery life and the way it performs at the different levels of battery it has. I haven't had any wicking issues, leaking issues, anything like that. The vape has been rock solid, and furthermore really quite tasty. There was such a long history, such a long time in the history of vaping where these mouth-to-lung starter kits really didn't offer enough flavour, and they really are starting to pop with flavour now. I'm impressed with this kit. If you know a smoker who's looking to get into vaping, I would have absolutely no qualms at all recommending this kit. If you are a mouth-to-lung vapor who needs something light, easy, portable and good to take to the pub, take to work, out and about, to meetings, again, I would have no qualms recommending this to you. For whatever reason, the D19 tube starter kit wasn't amazing for me. I don't know why, it just wasn't amazing for this. I couldn't strongly recommend that. I can strongly recommend this. It's really, really good. Looks good, vapes well, really well put together, very affordable, and yeah, it's vaping a treat, it really is. I like this one. As always with quick looks, if you're really, really interested, go and search out a proper full review and breakdown of this. But I think it's really good. Nice little quick look of the ecig box. I've been Vaping Vick, and I'll see you again soon.